Hey, Todd Smith, moneyfromapps.com. Today what I want to do is explain why, seriously, this is probably the most important email I'm going to send out this year to you guys. And it really comes down to the idea that the market is shifting, what's popular is shifting, just like a lot of other areas. The problem is it can be very frustrating if apps you spend a lot of time and money and resources, blood, sweat, tears, whatever, aren't making money anymore. And that can be because, the market is shifting, Apple policy changes, maybe you don't have as much time. Regardless, you have to pick whether it's time to punt some of those old projects or axe them, or maybe even start a new app. And it might be just getting out of the app business altogether. So what I did is I put together this little quiz. Honestly, it kind of started out with me looking at my priorities, and I figured a lot of people are probably going to be able to benefit from this. And then it turned into, how can I better serve the community, or this community? And you're able to answer questions based on where you're at in your app business. And then at the end, what I'll do, it doesn't matter if we have 2 or 3 people respond to this or 100. In the past, we've had a few hundred respond to surveys and quizzes and things like that. But what I'll do is I'll personally reach out in an email, not an email campaign, and explain what I suggest you do based on your answers. So that's the goal here. It's to allow you, like this says, to really answer the questions you should probably answer, but you haven't written them down and you've been busy in the holidays and now it's a new year and you have to decide what to do with your time and money. It says, are you frustrated that your apps aren't making good money anymore? I get it. The market is always changing. The challenge I've had lately is deciding what projects to avoid, quit, and which ones to start, or grow. If you can relate, watch the quick video below, take the quiz. Based on your answers, you'll have a better idea on what route to go. And then of course I'll send out an email response based on your answer. It will not be automated. This is not a funnel. This is me taking a video, asking you to fill out a quiz that's going to help you know where you want to go with your apps. And then from that information, we will send out a recommendation on what we think your best options are. And this is a big one based on what you've already done and what your current assets. So if you have an app that maybe can be converted into something else or restructured, we might recommend doing that rather than starting over. But if you have things that are old and too niche and maybe generalized and Apple isn't really accepting those types of apps, then it might be starting a new project. So you get the idea. And in that, some of the things that we suggest we'll be able to offer. Some will have to maybe point you to somebody else, and some maybe we'll just have to write down to try to serve you at a later time. But being clear, this is going to help you understand maybe next steps with your app business. It's going to allow us to see what you want and decide if it's something we can provide, again, or send you somewhere else. And the third is just feeling good, getting it out there. You might be frustrated like I was, just thinking like, I have all these ideas, I have all these projects I want to do, but being able to sort those and put them in an order that makes sense on what you've already worked on and where you really want to go. So I think that's all I have. Thanks a lot for watching. Please fill out all the questions and complete, and you will get a response from me in the form of an email and maybe even a video. So thanks a lot. See ya.